Burner removal and cleaning. The information contained in this video is intended as an aid to a qualified installing contractor or service technician. It is not intended to replace the installation or service manuals that are supplied with the equipment. Locate the on-off switch on the back of the unit. Turn the switch to the off position. Turn off the main gas supply to the unit at the external main manual gas valve. Grasp the top panel at the front lower edge. Lift the panel up and pull it away from the unit. Grasp the front panel at the top edge. Pull the panel away and up from the unit. Locate the ribbon cable from the display board to the main control board. Remove the cable from the main control board. Locate and disconnect the two wiring harness connections on the combustion blower. Using a Phillips screwdriver, remove the 6 screws securing the bezel to the unit. Remove the bezel from the front of the unit. For models 80 through 285, use a 4 mm Allen wrench to remove the screws securing the gas valve venturi to the inlet of the combustion blower. For 399 and 500 models, use a 6 mm Allen wrench to remove the screws securing the gas valve venturi to the inlet of the combustion blower. Remove the wiring from the flame rod, spark igniter, and ground terminal from the front of the heat exchanger door. Using a 10 mm socket or wrench, remove the 6 nuts securing the heat exchanger door to the heat exchanger. Carefully remove the heat exchanger door with the blower and gas-air arm still attached. Using a T25 Torx driver, remove the 3 screws securing the gas-air arm to the heat exchanger door. A rubber gasket is used to seal between the burner, the gas-air arm, and the heat exchanger door. Care must be taken not to tear or damage the gasket. If the gasket is damaged or torn, then it must be replaced. Remove the burner from the heat exchanger door. Use caution when removing the burner to prevent damage to the refractory mounted on the inside of the heat exchanger door. Inspect the burner for any physical damage to the surface of the burner. If the burner surface is damaged, the burner must be replaced. If no damage is observed, clean the burner by using compressed air to blow through the surface of the burner. Reinstall the burner back into the heat exchanger door. Ensure that the notch on the burner matches the corresponding notch on the heat exchanger door. Reattach the gas-air arm to the heat exchanger door with the 3 Torx screws. Carefully reinstall the heat exchanger door and secure it with the 6 10 mm nuts. Reconnect the wiring from the flame rod, spark igniter, and ground terminal to the front of the heat exchanger door. Install and tighten the screws securing the gas valve venturi to the inlet of the combustion blower. Replace the bezel on the front of the unit. Install and tighten the 6 screws securing the bezel to the unit. Reconnect the ribbon cable from the display to the main control board. Reconnect the 2 wiring harness connections to the combustion blower. Turn the on-off switch to the on position. Press the shutdown enter reset button until boiler standby is shown on the first line of the display screen. Turn on the main gas supply to the unit at the external main manual gas valve. Locate the pinhole button above the T in the Knight logo on the display. Press and hold the button for 5 seconds. The message service mode will appear on the display. The unit will fire at its normal ignition speed and will then modulate its firing rate to 100%. During service mode, the control will ignore all other heat demands. However, all safeties and maximum set point temperatures will be active. If no other buttons are pushed, the control will automatically revert back to its original status after the service delay has expired. The default time for the service delay is 20 minutes. Using a leak test solution, check the connections for leaks. Seal any leaks before placing the unit into operation. Once the testing is complete, press the Shutdown Enter Reset button one time to take the unit out of service mode. The unit will shut down and boiler off will be shown on the first line of the display screen. Replace the top and front panels on the unit. Press the Shutdown Enter Reset button until Boiler Standby is shown on the first line of the display screen. The unit is now ready to accept a heat demand. If there are questions regarding this procedure after reviewing the video and the installation and service manuals, please contact the Lochinvar Technical Service Department.